All neutral stages picked for the relative balance between all the types of characters, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
White Cave specifically can be dominated by the typeless E10G on the faster and the fastest.
That's that, man, that EG, man. He knows what's good.
In fact, we've seen E10G on the faster on White Cave earlier this stream.
Yeah, he was zooming through the stage.
Was indeed performing very well.
Ooh, shout out, we are now entering our 5th hour of streaming.
Looks like we're going into Metal City for the first race.
To be fair, I did 9 hours yesterday, so.
Yeah, yeah, that's... I'm glad I went to bed on a good time, you know, had
thanks for
breakfast
coming
and
through.
everything.
You guys are lifesavers.
Yeah,
Already Kimeki
Keeping the show going.
keeping the II with the auto
and I'm
slider.
just sweating. I
Alright,
can't even watch the
Supersonic
stream
and
for
Auto
myself.
Slider II once again.
Pixel moving off the light board, opting instead for Chaos Emeralds using Supersonic.
I cry. I can't even watch the stream for myself.
Unfortunate. If only you could be in 2 places at once.
Yeah,
I know,
I thought
right?
I was going to be able to commentate a little bit, but
Hey, that's what we're here for.
There's just so many people, it's too difficult.
No,
Alright, Supersonic bursting through.
Yeah, man, it's all fine. We have a
Because somebody
power
has to keep the show going.
Yeah, we have the power
Better
team.
there,
We
bud.
have Protag handling all the technical stuff. Me and Chat. We have these two commentating. Like, we all play a role here.
Yeah.
And it seems that Supersonic also plays a role in taking the lead of this race.
Yes,
Fortunately,
sir.
Kimeki's
He's
the
got
auto
the
slider
power of the
lagging behind
Chaos
with no
Emeralds
air.
on lock.
Doesn't hit the top path either.
Kimeki falling behind very early. Gonna
Pixel
be
once again
large
taking the
trouble
flight
to
route
try
to
and
get the
catch up.
guaranteed 30 rings, gets a lucky 20 rings during the boost
that
to
can
flip them back up to 50 rings with another ring pop.
Pixel with this consistent boost across the traffic straightaway, he knows how to get ahead and stay ahead.
Unfortunately, bumps into a wall, causing his drift to turn into a break,
And misses
losing
the
the
upper
top
pad.
path.
Into
Like,
the
with
final
auto
lap.
slider, gotta start picking up some rings to catch up on levels.
Just Supersonic, he's just so powerful, using
Kimeki not landing the top
everything
half
he
either,
has.
unable to catch up this lap.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like it's all over for our friend Kimeki as Supersonic bursts through the straightaway once again. Ooh, is our opponent attempting to beat him? He's stalling a little bit
Taking
over
two
here.
half pipes, playing with his food a little bit. Bumping into the same wall again, turning his drift into a break for the second lap in a row. Fortunately, Kimeki is not able to perform well enough to capitalize on both mistakes.
Just barely misses the top path. And he gonna close it out.
Kimeki's still practicing his auto slider tech.
Some good
Fortunately,
Supersonic
gets
play.
knocked out of his first win.
Metal City, very good stage for our boy Supersonic.
Find the computer room.
Find the computer room.
We got a cameo of Vector the Crocodile in the booth real quick on the stream.
Rise up, Supersonics. That's right. Supersonics are an oppressed race and they need representation.
Being championed by the man Pixel himself.
Seems that I'm gonna have to start writing up.
Clay Tito asks, is Supersonic busted?
Find the computer room.
He
Thanks,
is
Vector.
not busted. It's just certain stages he has a real good advantage with. For instance, Metal City, because he can make very good use of the surplus of rings there. And with that in mind, he can get the consistent 30 item box in the flight path in the middle section of the stage, which allows him to boost for an incredible amount of speed.
Moving on to Splash Cannon, we have Pixel moving off of Supersonic onto Tails with the Turbo Slider, being matched with Kimeki on the Auto Slider.
You know, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure Tails is going to win this match. This is the part where you laugh.
Kimeki in second place, but pulling ahead. Unfortunately, losing the top path, double 30 item boxes, giving Pixel
nice
the
level
very
3.
early level 3 lead.
And as we know with the high booster, once you get a good start into a good lead, it can be hard to surpass it. Lands the flight skip, and so does Kimeki. However, he's still lagging behind. Effective use of boost by Pixel.
Kimeki dropping the top path, unfortunately losing to Pixel's turbo booster down the finish line, picking up more rings down the top path, achieving the second. No, missing that second top path, but just
barely
turbo boosting into the auto section anyway.
Yeah, Kimeki, he's pulling through to try and catch up, but it's looking like Pixel still has that lead on lock for now.
Pixel showing the high booster's dominance on this map, though.
Yeah, once you get Tails in the high booster on this track, once you get that level 3, man, it's hard to get over it.
Flash Canyon having one of the longest straightaways, very effective to use the crazy, the high booster on. Even Supersonic if you can muster up the rings to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Kimeki unfortunately falling off his gear, having to take a pit stop, falling mad behind Pixel.
Ooh, not even attempting the fight step this time. He's BMing. He's like, I don't need it. I don't need it.
The entire auto section between both Pixel and Kimeki.
Is he about to run to the end of the stage, maybe?
Pixel has the leeway to do it.
Yeah, he definitely could. He's about to perhaps drop his air and he's running to that stage.
Takes first place, even falling off his gear, placing sub 2 minutes, taking his second win against Kimeki.
Yeah, that just goes to show you that high booster overwhelming to deal with if you let it get away.
And let it get away. Kimeki definitely did, missing the flight skip twice, unfortunately.
If you don't get the early hit off of a high booster, it can be detrimental.
Missed the early level 3 to Pixel as well, who managed to get onto the high path in lap 1. Very strong start for the high booster.
Splash Canyon is one of those stages where once you do that first round, once you round that first corner and you get to that water section, if you get on that top path and get that early level 3, it can be game right then and there if the other player doesn't match up as well. Because those 30 ring boxes just sitting there nice and pretty.
Supersonic can also be a very dominant pick if you manage to get onto that high route at all 3 laps, getting both item boxes, taking the high route each time, being able to boost down the longest straightaway in the game every single time with Supersonic.
It's so good. It's so fast.